My name is Atiba Jefferson. I'm a photographer. I first got a camera when I was 15, and that was my junior year. And I broke it halfway through that year and took a little break. And then my senior year, right when I started high school, I was like, I miss this and I love it so much. And I picked the camera up and I never put it down since. You know, I always say I see photos, like wherever I look, that's a photo. I'm always composing. I'm always taking note of light. I'm just addicted to the process of like always, thinking about photography. It's just something I would do if I did get paid or if I didn't get paid. It's just something that I love. And I started with skateboard photography, and then it moved into basketball. So with my journey is I loved skateboarding, and I quit my job at the skate shop when I was 18, and I was like, I'm gonna move to California and live the dream. I did not think I was going to be a good photographer. I thought I was going to work at a 7-Eleven, and that's all I needed, But I was sending photos to Transworld Skateboarding and talking to their photo editor, and their photo editor is like, look, come work for me. And then what really changed my life was my brother was talking to someone at the NBA, because I would sneak my camera into Laker games. So I got in touch with Andy, who's a Laker team photographer, and he just took me under his wing. And he taught me so much how to shoot medium formats and remote cameras and studio lighting and portraits. And I don't think he even realized how much he was teaching me, because that was up to me to pay attention to every single move he made. Andy, he taught me so much. And what I learned in skateboarding, photography, angle, lighting, I took into basketball. And what I learned from basketball, photography, angle, I took into skateboarding. And that gave me a whole different look in both worlds. And that's what I always say. I say photography is like a big keychain. There's a million keys on there, what you can do with your technique, angles, whatever, and use all those keys. There are no rules. The only rules there are is to learn everything and then break it, and just consume. If you really are passionate about something, you're going to consume without even thinking about it.
All right, what can somebody do to help them find what they're passionate about?
I think there's a lot of pressure. Unfortunately, in high school, I felt it, to figure out what you're supposed to do for the rest of your life when you're 17 years old. A lot of people don't figure what they want to do out until they're 30, So I think it's kind of like, when people are left alone without that pressure of being like, what do you want to do? Which is an old tradition that I think's terrible, but it's like, just find what makes you happy. If it's coffee, work at a coffee shop. If it's books, work at a bookstore. Just what makes you happy? That's the simple question that I think a lot of people forget to ask themselves, is like, there's so many little things that people make it harder to think, okay, I need to become a doctor when I'm 18. What? Or a lawyer? You don't know. You haven't even experienced the world yet. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's find out what makes you happy. Ask yourself that simple question.